Rich is loud, wealth is quiet. A wealthy person doesn't own a horse, they own the racing track. The wealthy person doesn't own a fancy car, they own the dealership. A wealthy person doesn't own designer goods, they own the brand. When I was 25 years old, I gained my first business partner who was a multi-billionaire, and I'll never forget the most powerful advice that he ever gave me. Don't ever get rich and good looking. I remember I wasn't brave enough at 25 years old to go, "Sir, can you explain that to me?" But what I witnessed from him by being his partner for many years, I really learned that rich is loud and wealth is quiet. In today's world, everyone wants to get a Lamborghini or a Ferrari by the time they're 25. And let me tell you, I get it. I love cool cars. I love fast cars. I love awesome watches. I love designer goods. But really, what is the intention? When you think about buying those goods, what are you really after? In today's world, I can tell you that if you want to build enterprise value, if you want to build wealth, and you want to have a mindset of growth, you are far better off to take those exact same dollars that you would spend on that car or that watch or whatever it may be and reinvest it in your business. Rich is exclusive. Wealth is inclusive. When I think about the wealthiest people in the world, whether it be Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, tell me the last time you saw them wearing a Prada, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Versace. The way I see it is those people are not trying to prove themselves. They're trying to create massive enterprise value, and it's not about them. If we really tally up all the numbers of all those high-end luxury goods, it's tens of thousands of dollars. And as an entrepreneur and someone that wants to build enterprise value, I think about I could literally take $10,000 and start a new e-commerce business tomorrow. That business could generate millions of dollars. And I couldn't just buy the watch, I could buy the company that makes them. And that's the difference, how the rich versus the wealthy think. To build wealth, you have to prioritize long-term financial stability. You've got to think about strategic planning, and you've got to have very broad, diversified investments. If I was going to put the wealthy mindset into just one sentence, here's what I'd say. Being rich shows what you have, but being wealthy reveals what you've built. Number one is play the long game. See, in the world today, we all want instant gratification. If you are trying to build enterprise value and you're trying to build a company that's going to last the test of time, you need to think in a mindset that's always playing the long game. Think about athletes. They are laser focused. They have no distractions. They have processes, they have systems, they have disciplines, but they're playing the long game. They're playing to win. And they know they're not going to be their best tomorrow, but they know every single day they're going to incrementally get better. So when you're thinking about your business, don't think about what can you do to win everything tomorrow. Think about what's going to happen over the course of the marathon. That puts you in a cadence that you're building a business that's always going to have continuous value. And you're going to look back and trust me, you're not just going to win the race, you're going to win all the races. But it's a continuous process that you have to be laser focused on, no different than the best athletes in the world.
There is no one on this planet that has ever run that fast.
When you're building your business, have the mindset, have the freedom, have the flexibility that you're playing the long game. And by the way, you're not always going to build your team perfectly. You're going to have to make trades, you're going to have to make changes, you're going to have to get new people. That's not failure, that's progress and progression. And let's just say that you're thinking, Vic, I don't want to own a company for 5 years or 10 years or 15 years. Well, let me tell you, you want to build a company that's going to have all of the disciplines and all of the structure for the person that is going to want to own that business for 5 years, 10 years, and 15 years, because that's how you're going to get the most value from it. If you sell your business to the right buyer, they're going to be prudent and they're going to be smart and they're going to know how to look at your business. And if they see that you've built a business that's going to last over time, they're going to pay you for not just what you built, but they're going to pay you for what's to come. That is the game behind the game. Number two is relentless innovation. So a few years ago, I acquired a company that had an amazing product, world-class product, and really took the company from here to here. They were number one in the marketplace. Everyone fell in love with the product, but guess what? Even the most innovative, exciting products in the world get old if you don't continuously innovate. So in this business, I came in, I sat down with the team, everyone was proud. They're like, hey, we have this beautiful product, the world wants it, right? But over time, we saw the demand for that product going down. But here's what's amazing. We caught it at the right time. By creating an innovative product, we were known as an innovative company. And if you can position your business and you can get the mindset of your team to think about innovation and you're known in the marketplace as an innovator, think about some of the greatest companies in the world that we know that are known for innovation. We give them credit for being innovative, but you can't stop. You have to keep going, right? The market is not thinking about innovation. They're thinking about getting by. If you and your company are thinking about innovation, you are going to brand yourself, you're going to see yourself as something that's different than every other product and service that's out there. So owning the brand, owning the mantra, being known as the innovator in your industry is the game behind the game. Number 3, this is the most important thing in any business that I've been a part of. It's always about having the best talent on earth. Every business I've ever had have been about the people that we've been able to bring into the business. And once we have the people in the business, how we're able to develop them and help them grow. There's nothing more powerful than people. Your product is really important. Your customer is really important. There is nothing more important than the talent that you have on your team. In a rich mindset, you're not going to attract the best people because they're going to see that your model is probably all about you. Your customers and those customers that you want to do business with, they don't want to do business with people that are in the rich mindset. They want to know they're doing business with companies and individuals that are playing the long game, that are in it for the long haul, that aren't in it for the short wins. Because the short wins are where you're charging your customers too much for products, you're not delivering enough value, and your customers, not just the ones you have today, but even the ones that you want to get later, I promise you more than you realize, they are going to notice if you have a rich mindset versus a long-term wealth building mindset. It is not the way to build a business. It's not the way to build enterprise value. As a matter of fact, through all of my experiences building businesses through my entire life, when I've had that wealthy, inclusive mindset, and it's not just about money. It's not about the financial statement. It's not about the balance sheet. It's really about trying to attract the best people to come work along your side and get the best customers and to have something that is sustainable, that's got reoccurring revenue, that's got reoccurring success, and it's got joy and fulfillment. So that rich mindset of, hey, I can't wait to get the next distribution so I can go buy this, or I can do this, or I can do that. There's high risk in that, but let me tell you what the greatest risk is. The greatest risk is there's no joy in it. The joy is when you build a business where you have that wealthy mindset, you're thinking long-term, you're trying to attract people and bring them in, and you want to be a part of what you're building. Because let me assure you, whatever you're building in life, it's not about you. It's about the people that get to enjoy the journey with you. So when you're thinking about your business, think about what you're building for everyone around you. Don't just think about what the next thing is you can do for yourself. And you're going to always have as much as you ever want. But it's a very important distinction. I can tell you, when my business partner told me, hey, don't get rich and good looking, I now know what he meant. And rich is loud, and it's obnoxious, and it's not attractive, and people don't want to be around richness. But people love wealth because wealth is consistent, it's inclusive, we can all be together. And by the way, wealth is really powerful. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it valuable, please watch this next one. I think you're going to love it.